Good morning.
I can keep going as long as you want. Hello,
It's
one
on
and
air
all.
already.
Yeah, we are recording. We've been recording for 5 minutes. Hello, one and all. Welcome to Fate Weavers, where we play something different pretty much every week because we change the rules around. Yay. Let's get back into the recap. Last we played, the group, also called the Idiots, make their way back to the Dragon's Den Inn to meet with Shorelf, who had been separated from the group. After showing the events of the murder of a long-lost princess of the Longstatian Empire, the group decided to skip town as quickly as possible, but not before giving a beating to a dwarf man that is the owner of an inn. As the group made their way out of the forest of Almeria, the winds of this high altitude started to hit on them as the barrier from the trees was non-existent, and you guys came to the cliff of this district, where you saw 3 hills, each one with a pillar and a statue, and about a kilometer in front of you, another drifter land. This one slightly higher in altitude to the one where you are standing. You could see mostly only the cliff, and if you look up, you could see like the edge of the cliff. The people that are used to walking in this empire, so Eric, Quattle, and Ephraim, were the ones, and also, yeah, those 3, and Rolling Stone and Thuras were the ones that knew that if you just keep going over the cliff, as you walk in between these 2 pillars, a bright, translucent bridge made out of energy would form underneath your feet, and you would start making your way to the next district. Little did the group know that one of your members does not have a citizen crest, and as he stepped onto the edge of the cliff, no luminescent energy formed underneath his feet. Shoralf.
Quick question.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Does Malish have one?
Marlish does not.
Okay.
Arcane.
So, Shoralf, as everybody is standing, starting to walk in the middle of the air, you see floating stones just hanging there from the vortex. You look underneath. This is the closest you've been to the Sea of Clouds, to this miasma that covers the world, and you see the cliffs of something, shadows underneath the clouds, as the islands that you are standing on are moving around and floating. You see everybody making their way up and higher, and as you are to make your first step into the air, I give the moment to you.
Well, I would. Joel's face would be scared, but it's just there is a rope bridge, isn't it? Like a type of bridge.
There's no rope bridge. Everything is just energy. Even if we go to Tailspire, you guys can see it.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Load up Tailspire!
I am not
We need
chancing my
the-
internet connection for Tailspire. I'm sorry.
So you do
Was it
see.
the mobile version or is the vanilla version? Okay.
Yeah, that little jump cut in the recording to say like technical difficulties while we all load T-Spire.
You do see as you make your way to the edge of the cliff and you see the clouds, the miasma underneath. The group, we have Ephraim, Eric, Bishar, Shoralf.
Is
Kinda.
Zoot with us? Can I push Zoot in front?
Yes.
Goblin
you,
Hunt
you
already.
can.
Lovely.
Okay. And you see-
Go ahead of me, please.
Sustud scared. Sustud not go fast. Carry Sustud.
I believe I'm the one who gives orders here. Move.
I'm the one who knocks.
Oh wait, is this the one we're meant to be looking at? The Cloud Sea? I don't think I am.
Come on, Steve.
Yes.
You can do it.
I'm guessing you lot are halfway up as well.
Yeah. Last time we did a marching order, and Eric was first, followed by Kauliki, I think. Yeah. And Shoralf and Marlish were in the middle of the group.
Middle?
Yes.
I thought it was at the end.
Middle or end, regardless. Some people
Yeah, I'll
went
still
before
push.
you.
I'll push Suit and command him to go up. If you need me to roll something, I'll roll.
Unless we're actually right nearby.
I didn't catch that.
Just
then.
like, I mean, like the rest of us are right nearby.
Yes. So at this point we would have Eric, Ephraim, I think,
Such a fucking awful.
and Kauliki. Kauliki, where are you, Kauliki?
Kauliki was near the front. I believe
And Kauliki.
Vishal was near the front as well. Like third.
Bishar, I think, was kind of like also on the middle, so he would also be.
1 sec. How is Vishal getting around this?
I have a quest.
He is stamped.
Yeah,
He is a citizen.
yeah.
Is he?
In the very first scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the one.
Before you
Yeah, I didn't watch that. That wasn't recorded, so I didn't have to. You know, it was.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm a
privy to.
honorable citizen of this mighty empire of Longstead or something.
And for those of you that have already started to step on the illusory bridge, you do feel it's sturdy. You do see like small glimmering essence underneath your feet, almost like a small platform that adjusts to wherever you step. And you do see that it seems to be ascending on a vertical line.
I still don't think
Which,
Alpha
which
Safety
map
would
are
be
we
happy
on
with
currently?
this.
Oh, let me get you here.
District Bridge.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just randomly, for my law's sake, how many deaths occurred during this? You know, with like drunk crossings where they think they're walking over the energy bridge and they just fall over the side.
Probably a lot because
Like a little
You do-
sign on the side, days without incident.
yeah, you did
Or
see as
something.
you were making your way following the path out of of the city that it was like a very specific path, even though it's slightly covered in growth and not the best maintained road. There's still a clear line where you're in between like these two statues that are standing on a hill. And why don't you roll me a perception check?
19 plus 6, 25.
Yeah, so even from this angle looking up, you do see that these two statues, you see two similar pillars or something on the other district in front. So you get the feeling that this bridge kind of follows a set path, but with that perception you would see the two drifter lands move slightly out of synchrony. Like they are moving almost independently, but following each other. So you get the feeling that this path, these two pillars, adjust themselves over time. And it's kind of like a wide thing. So if you see the map, I had to change the scale because I didn't want to make a pretty freaking giant map. So the bridge is about 100 feet wide. And
Okay.
each square that you guys move is going to be, I think, 20 feet.
So, from my perspective, I'm still sending Zoot Suit first as a man who doesn't appreciate the fact that we're walking over, what I can see, walking over a a clear bridge. Giraffe is commanding Zoot Suit to just go ahead of him.
Why don't you roll me an intimidation check?
I most certainly will. 21.
21. You see Sustut looks at you straight into the eye and goes like, Sustut's scared! But Sustut more scared of that! And you see that he starts walking towards the cliff. And... oh crap, I didn't bring my dice. I'm a terrible DM. So give me just a second. D20 and 1.
So unprepared.
So unprepared, so unprofessional.
You can roll directly on Tailspire if you want to.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I forgot we could do that. So,
You used to do it all the time.
ooh.
If
So
you want to roll physical dice.
you see Sustut as he walks to the edge of the cliff. He goes to like tap with one of its feet, and he stops, turns around and looks at you and goes like, "It's safe!" and puts all of his weight as he starts falling down the cliff.
How far away is
Is
he?
he leashed?
Was he pushed? Did you say?
No, he walked out.
Leashed.
Oh, leash. Oh, he is leashed.
He is
He's on
leashed.
my leash.
He is
So I can
leashed.
grab. I'll like grab the leash. Oh
All
God.
right. Make a strength check, please.
Make a strength check, yeah.
How close am I
this
to
is
all of
bad.
this?
As Sustut is going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he's strangled by the leash.
I rolled an 8.
An 8 plus.
It was 10 minus 2, so 8.
Oh. So you all see how Shoralf starts being pushed. Shoralf, you are next to the cliff, so I'm going to need you to please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's
some
great.
umbrella.
How
19,
close to the semi?
19
Like how
plus-
close to
Close
it?
to him, about 10 feet, 10, 15 feet.
Yes,
Oh,
I rolled.
okay. Just like stop this nonsense.
I can't stop.
I will
I'm,
just-
I'm
Stop! He's falling over the cliff right now.
down. I rolled a 19 plus
And I
3,
was
so
just
22,
pulling.
by the way.
Yeah, you
Very, very
you
good.
start going
Yeah.
and you clench your feet and you are just holding Sustut by the cliff.
Can someone help me pull this?
Yes. And I just cast levitate on Giraffe.
It's not me that
What
needs
was
it. It's Zuzu.
Yes.
I'm struggling to hold
Now we
him.
can pull him up together, and then you can be dragged across. And I will walk down and help him pull pull the rod pat.
Do we need to do
Okay.
a check?
No, I would say with everybody's help, Sustut is not heavy, and
I love you.
Sustut
so
will
glad
like
that
kind
rolled
of
a
cling
6.
onto your back, and he was, Sustut is scared. Nobody told Sustut to die. Sustut was immortal. And you are floating.
Well, maybe not, but
So,
Yeah.
Ephraim, this
Yes.
levitates. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
How far is the bridge? A kilometer?
A kilometer, yeah. So if you run, you
Am I
can
allowed
make
to
it.
take a
Better hurry.
kilometer?
Yes. I'll pull you along with me.
Literally a fucking
Because
dark
it's-
balloon.
Now,
Because
I want to make
This is
certain
in
of
my head.
something. There's
Yep.
3, 4, 5, plus other 3. You have 8 people running on an invisible bridge made of energy atop a cloud, purple as the most violet purple ever.
Yep.
Everything is glowing.
Yeah.
There's a island flying on the sky, and one of the guys is carrying a goblin on a leash that is pulling a floating old angry man.
Yep.
Okay,
Welcome to D&D.
just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
How does Wardlish go across?
Marlish.
The rest carry.
Marlish, seeing that He's a smart boy. But how smart?
He's a smart boy. He'll do a rocks concert and he'll levitate himself onto the next side or something.
Oh no!
Did we have a long rest?
He's a smart boy.
Oh, no.
Rolls a
Marlish will
6.
do the same. Will go and kind of tap and goes, yeah, dude, something is wrong here. It's not working for me.
Huh. Oh yes. You don't have the glyph, the marker of being part of the empire that we have.
Oh well. And
Do you have some magical way to get yourself across, or are we?
yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
You sure?
What is yes?
Yes? Question mark.
Yes, as I scroll through my spells,
Alright.
and hopefully I can do something.
If you're not entirely sure, I could try and fly you to the other side.
I have something. I have
Alright.
something. I can try something. I can. And he looks at Goldike. I can.
Go ahead. I trust
And
you.
You see as Marlish, out of nowhere, a hellhound appears, carrying on its mouth a speakerphone, and Marlish plugs his guitar and starts going on a riff, and out of the tail of the hellhound, flame starts spreading out, and the flame kind of materializes into a bony hand that raises both of them, and Marlish is like Captain Morgan with one feet on top of like the finger of the skeletal hand, going on a riff about how metal he is.
Can I just question something? If I were to like counter spell him halfway across, he dies, correct?
Maybe.
No. You must have you counterspell when you see the spell happening.
It
You
would be
must-
dispel magic.
Yeah, it
we
would be
have to
dispel,
cast.
which we could do
Also,
on you
we
as
could
well.
just, in retaliation, we could just leave you floating in midair, and after 10 minutes you plummet to your death.
Yeah, but also I know how physics works, so I could just fireball constantly, pushing myself away. Fireball. Slowly.
Is
Just-
magic really the same
Again,
as
we could
physics, though?
dispel yourself.
Every
too.
action has a positive and equal reaction.
Also, there is a case to be made that firebolt is just energy, in which case it doesn't have any mass to it.
Batteries are just energy, and they have mass.
No, they're not.
No.
No, they're not just energy.
No, but batteries have energy in them and make them heavier.
Yes, that's true. But empty batteries without
Yeah,
energy
but yeah,
also
but
have
we're
high
talking
Oh,
charges.
yeah.
about the
Yes.
idea
The
of
point
mass.
still stands. We can cast the spell on you as well, or Bryn can just drop concentration. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's fine. I'm not hovering at the moment. I'm just
Oh.
on solid. I just asked the question. That's all I'm asking. Getting very defensive with Marlish Army, but not very defensive with Joroff is in danger. I see how this works.
I mean, this boy
Meh.
is literally
But
in
you're
love.
threatening to kill
Of
him.
course I am.
If he dies, his mother gets very angry.
Now, to anybody watching us for the first time, this is normal. We threaten each other while we discuss imaginary
No, 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 no.
engineering terms.
We only threaten Joraf, and he
Yeah.
threatens us.
No one likes Joroff.
So,
I beg your pardon. I am on the fence with Joralf. I don't dislike him.
So now, with everybody, with the means of crossing the bridge, do you all start going across?
I don't
I
know
like
if I want
midway.
to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Let's
all
wait for the wyvern to come from below and attack us.
you all start making your way, and as you, except for Shoralf and Marlish, all of you don't feel the effects of wind as whenever you are standing on this bridge. As we stated last time, you temporarily suffer the effects of exhaustion, while standing on the bridge, but you don't feel the strong wind forces that you felt as you were standing on the cliffside. And yes,
Wouldn't
Kotal-
have anyway.
I know. I know. Kotal is a wind god.
So you're telling me like I'm like a big animal balloon in the sky that's slowly getting drifted away.
Yes.
Have you? Can someone tie a rope around my foot before we even walk?
Well, no, I'm pulling you.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but if you let go, I float. Whereas if a rope around my foot, you got 50 meters of something to
That's
grab
true.
onto. And if you
Fair
cock
enough.
that up, then we've got serious problems.
So
I
you guys have what 10 minutes to get out of here.
I hope you're running.
yeah.
So in that case, why don't we
Brisk
make
walking pace.
a group athletics check to see how far you can make? I'm going to divide this into like 3 chunks.
Do I
Can
get
I
the
make
roll?
a point of acrobatics?
How?
Yeah.
You are running.
I am.
You're running upstairs on a straight line.
I have climbing speed.
Okay.
And I will go all fours and like cat run.
Okay. That's perfect. I love it. I will allow acrobatics, but the one that actually needs to make this check is Marlish, and Marlish is actually math. Ephraim is the only one that actually needs to make this check.
Can I make a point for
Yeah.
perception?
No.
Wait.
All right.
Just remember.
Can I pray to my god? Can I roll for that?
Oh,
120 feet.
not bad.
Okay. And how long
So
does it
we
take?
have the effect of 1 level of exhaustion while on this bridge, right?
Yes. Ooh, I fucked up. Ooh,
My natural 20, no!
I fucked up.
Mine 19. No.
What do you mean you fucked up?
Oh,
Give me a moment.
that's worse.
I fucked up.
Reaction.
Please say it's less than a kilometer. Because if it's more than that, I'm dead.
Ooh, no, you may be fine.
Oh.
320 multiplied by 10. Ooh, he makes it.
Damn bridge.
If
taking away my natural
Marlish is slowed even a single turn, he won't make it to the other side in the minute that Mage Hand lasts.
See,
Mission.
I didn't kill the character. The
No,
GM
Bigby's hand.
yeah, but they change Arcane Hand. They changed Bigby's hand into Arcane Hand
Yeah.
in one of the things.
Eh.
So Marlish is going strong on his riff. What about Ephraim?
That's moment. That's a 6.
A 6, okay. Now let me do the math for you.
I'm gonna fucking die.
You move at 30 feet per second per round, and
Yeah.
if you dash, that's 60, and you have 10 minutes, right? So that's 100 rounds. So
Yes.
you can almost double the distance to this bridge if you are running constantly. If you are just walking regularly, you can barely make it. So
Okay.
in that case, the question will kind of change. We are going to divide this bridge into like 3 chunks. You tell me if you are going regular or if you are running.
Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can actually help him with something. Wait there. I've got to get my sheet
Fisher
up.
will
I'll be.
stay at the back.
I will be
basically
running
keeping
it
up with the
first.
slowest
Okay,
person.
so you are running.
Who's the slowest?
Yeah,
Now-
or basically the ones who's most likely to fall to their deaths. Fisher will stay close to them. So that's probably Jorath and
I can
Malish.
haste 2 people.
Wait. I think I can as well.
Now, look, the thing here, the one that has to make it quickly is technically only Ephraim. And
Yeah.
here are the stakes. You can go at regular speed, all 3 of them, and you will make it. But if anything happens, you are not going to make it. If you go full speed on one, you are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw to avoid getting tired. But
Can I
you will
cast
double
haste
the
on him now?
distance.
Can I cast haste so he goes double the speed at normal?
Yeah, of course.
I'll use my haste and I'll cast it on
How long does haste last?
Reference. It lasts 1 minute, so you got to run fast.
So 120
So-
foot around.
For the first part of this
120
bridge,
for 10, which is 1200 feet.
so for the first
Yeah.
part of this bridge, the first 400 meters, are you going at full speed or regular speed with the haste?
Fucking-
Full speed.
Full speed.
Ah!
So you have
Okay.
so you have action run, movement run,
Yeah.
which is doubled. You have action run, and your hasted action you can run. You can run 3 times.
Is
Yeah.
your movement also doubled with haste?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doubled.
Yeah.
Target speed is double.
Yeah. If you need to make a
speed.
long distance, it's insane.
So 6 times normal movement, basically.
30
So
plus
180
dash,
feet around.
and then that's 60,
How many
120,
feet are in a meter?
and then one more.
Oh, I need
another
proper.
About
120. About
3.5.
you move
something.
180
So it's
feet,
180
180 feet
around.
every
yeah.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
And a kilometer is 3,200 feet, and I said that
Yeah.
this was like a kilometer and a half.
So 20 rounds?
Yeah. So at this rate, he can make it in
Mm.
like 3 minutes rather than the 10 minutes that it would
Yeah.
take walking.
However, haste is only a minute,
I know,
and he gets
Yeah,
lethargic after.
but it will be enough for like the first,
Guys,
part.
It's 30 degrees in here. It's Saturday evening. I was coming here to relax and enjoy my evening. Not to, like third grade maths.
Must. So to,
Oh, it's not
so
that bad.
to make this easy, with haste, you are going to make a little bit more distance than everybody else. But
Yeah.
since you are
Yeah,
running at full
actually-
speed, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 10, and it's going to grow by 4 if you keep running.
Okay.
If train A leaves the station at 12:17 p.m. and
No!
station.
I mean,
How
I
much
do have
sand
a degree
does
in
sand
math.
weigh on the
This should be
Sahara?
easy. Does anyone want to give him guidance at all, just in case, you know?
Guidance.
Well, yeah, but then I cannot sprint
Guidance
because I have to
doesn't-
continuously cast.
Guidance doesn't do anything about saves.
Saving throws. Don't you love it
Yeah,
that
but
Callum is
those do
worried
those
for the
throws.
first time in
Is
like
it
2
blessed
months?
that does saving throws?
Because it's out of my control. I'm literally
Resistance, I
not
think.
piloting this.
Something.
So, Bryn, what was
Yeah.
your Constitution
It's
saving throw?
blessed for save.
The first one was pretty good. That's
Well,
16 and
I
plus
can
6 is
bless, but
22.
there
Well,
could
not
be
against
side
it.
effects.
But the
This is
real
the
one,
first
the
one
one that
spell.
matters, because you're rolling with disadvantage, right?
No
Oh,
saves, not.
right.
Nope.
No, it's only ability checks with 1.
Level exhaustion.
So-
Do not
Oh,
save.
yeah, no, he's right. It doesn't affect saving throws. You're right. So
Yeah,
a
it's like
16,
3.
a 16, you're okay.
Well, a 22. But yeah.
Yeah, perfect. You are okay. You make it a little bit further than everybody else running. But Ephraim, what would you say your passive perception is?
This is perception. Not good. I think it's like 11.
Yeah, you don't really see it, but everybody else that is running behind you, a very, very large distance like behind you, everybody will see that
Oh, no.
from underneath the miasma, underneath the clouds, a hole opens in the clouds as you see a figure flying
A book.
Okay.
flying up. It's weird. Like as you guys are flying on these drifterlands, you do see stuff underneath the miasma passing by. Maybe they are mountain peaks that are closer to the edge of the clouds. The closest thing that you have seen to something underneath the clouds was that temple that you guys saw last week. This,
Oh god.
this is the first time that you see something coming from underneath the clouds. And as far as all of you know, nothing is underneath the clouds. It's dead. It's demons. It's a prison. So the fact that the clouds themselves open, leaving a hole in them, almost as if it's being held by a wind barrier, and you see these like mutated giant red mosquito with the two arms of something that seems to be like a human trapped on its torso, kind of like just flapping. And this Bishar, everybody with a passive perception above 15 would see this.
Yeah.
Flying on top of this giant mosquito, you do see a woman. She's mature, maybe like 40s or something. But what catches your attention is that she's covered in fur and she does have wings.
Does this leave the possibility? You know, the person that you kicked off the side of the island, like way back, like episode 6 or 7.
What?
You don't know.
Didn't you kick the guy off the cliff
Me?
on wherever our starter island before me and
Grillia.
yeah, you kicked the guy off it.
Guy.
Kicking
Yeah,
the
you said
guy
there
off.
was
No,
didn't you kill-
Bishar threw like the doggy treats.
Well, okay, then let's
right.
change the tack. There was a guy who went for a pee and he fell off because there was a gust of wind. Are we saying that he could have actually fallen down and become mutated?
You don't know.
Yep.
So, as this figure goes flying up, they just. And you see the woman goes. Fuck! I was right! Sucked it, Sheila! And then
Sheila, again.
you see that she turns around. Oh fuck, there's people! And she starts flying towards you, on kind of like pointing with her wings, shaping the face of this mosquito to where to go. And they just start approaching you.
Can I make an insight check to determine if she has hostile intentions?
Sure, make an insight check. Not...
With a disadvantage because of this horribly designed pattern bridge. But inside 4 plus 8, so 12.
No. First of all, this is a fucking weird situation. Never in your wildest dreams you expected to be sitting on an invisible bridge in the middle of two lands, watching at a giant mosquito. So everything is kind of wonkers. And secondly, no, you don't see particularly any like locked on face, or you don't even see like a weapon. She does seem to have like a great sword on her back, but it seems to be sheathed. Nothing seems menacing.
Alright.
She doesn't need to.
Yeah, giraffe is not that considering, you know. I'm really concerned. Can I know any? Can I? Oh, you said they fuse together.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do something like a history, or history check to see if I would have come across something of this creation when they were doing experiments in Corinthia?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll history.
Well, that was crap. Never mind. Let's carry on.
Does she seem similar to me? Like, is she a beast walker with an angelic looking features?
What's your perception? By the way, I need
13.
to fix something. I said Sheila, I meant Michelle.
Ah, right.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
Michelle.
See?
Mishael.
See, it's really easy to call something Sheila when you're talking about a completely different character.
Sorry, I read the Sheila and I was like, fuck. So you don't see a glowing halo per se, but the physique resembles pretty much you. It's a different kind of fur, a different kind of like cat, a different feline. Seems to be more of like a lioness. The wings, they are not like white angelic. They seem to be more wings of like a hawk or a falcon. But this is the first person that you have seen with wings other than you. And funny that you mention it, because as they both are approaching, she goes like, you all hear it's kind of weird. It seems it's like the sensation whenever you are speaking like Great Britain English and you meet for the first time ever a person from Australia. You get the feeling that you are speaking the same language, but they are like so different. And as she approaches, she goes like, "Oi, you alive? You're alive! There's people up here. Fuck me life." And she looks at Kauliki, and she stops flying in the air. She, with her wings, taps the eyes of the mosquito, and she just stands up, standing up in the face of this mosquito, and she goes like, "Oh, well, fuck me pretty." And you see that her wings, her falcon wings, goes like, and she starts flying and goes right close to Kauliki's face.
Can I ready my hand as if just waiting for us, just waiting for an excuse? I'm gonna like put my hand just pointing at
Bean.
Yeah.
not gonna do anything. Just gonna point my hand at her.
Anybody else doing anything?
Basically the same, like just keeping watch and keeping ready for if something goes wrong.
I do have mage armor up. Just saying.
Okay.
Don't you get distracted there, friend. We gotta run. We gotta survive this.
Yes.
Guys, what the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Who are you?
Ooh. Oh, they did something on you too. Oy, those fuckers. But you still look pretty. And you see that she puts like a claw, very similar to your hand, on your chin, and she kind of like moves, looking at you. Ooh, yeah, I have one like that too. And she like taps one of the scars, and yeah, at this point where she's this close, you do see she's also covered in scars all over her body. One of her eyes seems to have been slashed, but now it healed. And she puts a hand on the wings and kind of like puts pressure. No. You flinch away.
Yeah, immediately, like when she goes for the wings, they're like, no.
Oh, and you can move them. You're a precious one. Today's a fucking good day. You're coming with me. And
Can I cast darkness straight away?
Let's roll initiative.
Technically, is initiative a skill check?
Can I ready my action? Do I get to go first? Because I already ready the action.
Surprise!
It would be a surprise round, yes. Now,
no.
we are going. Yes, initiative it counts as an ability check because the feature for bards also affects it. So yes.
Then, counterpart, can I use guidance on initiative rolls?
Yes.
Oh, great. Good to know. Oh, that's a waste
Now,
of a natural 20.
I'm going to go grab my d20 that I left, exactly the only dice that I didn't bring with me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the recording and everyone, Kauriki, you make this darkness work.
I make this darkness work.
Yeah, you better make this darkness work. Because I just realised I don't know if I'm meant to be calling it darkness or something else. Oopsie. Blinding light.
So who's the one that cast haste on Ephraim?
Oh,
Sure,
Me.
right?
Okay.
So haste
Yeah.
goes.
So haste goes immediately. Great.
I thought we were at the end of the heist
Paralyzed for
anyway.
a round.
Yeah, that's true.
Paralyzed creatures cannot concentrate. You better keep that fucking haste.
Do you know? Do you know what most spells need? Fucking line of sight. Do you know what darkness takes away?
Yeah, but it also gives Kaulika a chance to do. Well, it gives me a fucking good chance to do something which I don't know if I should do yet.
It'd be nice
Or
to
not.
see
You
that
will
she
be
can see through it.
falling as soon as you cast that fucking spell. You realize
Yeah.
that, right?
Or does he lose concentration if he gets
Yes,
unhasted?
paralyzed
Oh,
people.
right.
Paralyzed
Great.
creatures cannot concentrate.
Ugh.
Martin is a benevolent GM and will allow you a retcon.
Does it really?
no.
Because-
I'm still.
What's say? I thought it was lethargy though. Is lethargy the same as?
It's
Not the same.
renders you incapacitated. Incapacitated creatures cannot concentrate.
Oh well.
Mm.
Okay,
Ephraim
okay.
was concentrating on levitate.
It doesn't say it's caused incapacitation.
It doesn't. Yeah, it just says
You
it's.
can't move or take actions.
Okay.
As a way
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
20 and higher.
Oh yes, me. 22.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh,
Sure.
great.
Okay. Oh, I'm missing actually Thuras. Sorry.
Eric ran ahead, right? He's not in the combat, so nobody has to run Eric, right?
I
I
am
can run
running
Eric. Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
I am running Eric because I'm an idiot. And I gave him secret things that I don't want anybody to know. Okay, so 15 to 20.
Oh, me. 17.
Me,
Uh,
Me,
17.
19.
19. Okay, 10 to 15.
Jesus.
Oh.
Fine.
Oh, I was 16, sorry.
16. Okay, 15 to 10.
Oh, do I need a room for Zoot?
Which, what?
5 to 10.
7!
Okay.
Does Zoot get a roll by any chance? Just wondering.
Sustut, I'm going to just consider him as your.
Familiar.
Yeah. We are going to consider him as your pet, so he acts immediately after you, and he gets 1 action and 1 movement. And oh, I didn't roll for Eric. My bad. Okay, so Eric goes actually here. Okay, perfect. So. Okay, so Thuras is the first one to go, and she's going to look at Kaine, Rolling, and Marlish and just go run! And she's going to just out of thin air get like this rapier and just stay there next to Kauliki. Now I want you guys to know that those flames that I marked, that's kind of like the width of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, Shoralf, you had an action ready.
Yes.
What did you ready?
Well, it's been fun knowing you guys. I ready darkness.
Okay.
No,
So,
lethargy doesn't break
Now,
concentration.
you did ready
Sure.
darkness, but you were you were holding haste.
yep.
Now, what happens when haste is gone?
So this is the
The
debate.
discussion of it.
All it says is he can't move or take actions until after the turn. It doesn't say incapacitated. It just says he can't take a turn. Nowhere does it say that they can't do anything. It says lethargy sweeps over them.
Yeah, it's like paralyzed. Ephraim cannot take any action, but
But rules.
Yes,
they-
but specifically it doesn't say paralyzed.
Exactly.
So
Rules
it
is written. It doesn't say
concentration.
paralyzed,
Yeah.
so therefore we can still
So-
keep concentration.
so I would argue Ephraim doesn't lose concentration on levitate.
Also, technically, he can still take bonus actions if he has one.
Rules as written.
Well, yeah, technically yes.
Right.
So,
Reactions as well, I suppose.
okay, so,
Darkness. I don't know how big of a screw. I don't know if it'll encompass me as well as Kauliki or just Kauliki.
how big is the area? And are you
My darkness
centering
is 20.
it? Are you centering
what-
it on you?
15. No, it's on Kauliki.
On Kauliki. And 20.
My darkness is 20. I don't know his darkness.
Well, mine's 15, it says by here, so I don't know.
Or maybe 15, yeah. Probably.
Okay.
I don't know my spells. What do you want from
So,
me? Yeah, it's
you just surrounded Kauliki in a sphere of darkness.
There's a reason why.
Affects no one else.
Is the scale of the map messing with the? Because
Yeah, you
that should
said-
be way bigger.
No.
Yeah, you said she's like nose in nose with me.
Yeah. So
Yes.
they would actually be like here.
Yeah, so they would be also be in the darkness, so they shouldn't be able to see.
Yeah. So, oh, actually, wait, I moved the wrong one. She's the one that is here. So yeah, you just get these two under the darkness.
Okay, good.
So that was your ready action. Now back to the initiative. Thuras, as she's first, she's going to swing her rapier to this flying kitty. Nope. Oh fuck. Yeah, no. Thuras tries to swing, but it's almost like this lady. She's dancing in the sky with her wings. As soon as the rapier comes, she flips, she bolts, and almost seems to stand on top of the rapier for just a second. Shorelf, you're up. Kaulik, you are after the goblin.
I'm going to use Divine Blast. You may have to read up what that name is for. So I'm doing Divine Blast. Auto hit.
Okay.
So I get advantage because they can't see it coming.
Okay.
So I roll. And I get another. I can roll again through my Alvin accuracy. For a nat 20. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Okay.
So I get 4d10. And according to what I've read up, I don't know if this. Oh no, I don't. So I get 4d10 plus 24.
So
Plus the
40
crit,
plus
then?
40 to 44.
Potentially, if I roll all,
Yeah, you
out,
get full damage plus the dice. Yes.
yeah. So it's 24, 40-10 plus, yeah. So this is my. I've been with you waiting so long to do this. 9 bollocks, I went out. 9 bollocks, I went out again. 7 1. So that's what 19.
26.
26 plus 24. So that's 50 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you blast her really strong. You see how some of the feathers of her right wing go flying out.
I would actually see that. I don't think many other people would.
To see some feathers floating outside of
I
the
would.
area of darkness.
Yeah.
Anything else? You cannot move, you are floating, but you have a bonus action.
That they would also get pushed 10 feet back.
Okay.
So I don't guess from my direction that they may be pushed out of the darkness. So you can all see them.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't, would you? Well, maybe on the edge. I don't know.
Yep, they are out of the darkness.
And with a bonus action, I will cast message to. Is that a bonus action or an action?
Now we are using non-damaging cantrips as bonus action if you use a spell.
No.
Anything else, Charles?
I'm gonna. No, I've got nothing. I can't see anything.
Okay. What about Susut?
Zuzu's coming up. Does he have I guess he has something to throw.
He has a
Something.
knife.
Yeah, he'll just throw a knife. Why not?
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack plus 2.
12.
Yeah.
So 10 plus 2.
Susut attack! The knife, Kauliki, you are in the middle of the darkness and you feel something. Bishar, you see something out of the darkness.
She's in darkness.
I see through the darkness.
Would I get advantage or disadvantage because it's darkness?
Oh,
That's
she's
just
no
wondering.
longer in the darkness. She was pulled
So she's
away.
no longer in darkness. Okay then. Yep.
Kauliki,
Was it?
before your turn, you see this cat lady. She gets. Why are you attacking me, you pests? Today was supposed to be a great day. And you see that the great sword on her back, she's flying with her wings. She just grabs it with one of her claws. With the other claw scratches it. You see that this great sword has been scratched by something that has been peeling the iron out of it. It's like completely hit, dented, bent. At this point, it's no longer a slashing weapon. And you see that she goes to smack Bishar with it.
Why?
Because you are the only one next to her.
So?
And you are friends with the other pests.
Oh, right. I see. I think that's racist.
Uh-huh. Okay, so does a 17 hit?
Normally yes, but I'm going to shield that.
Okay. Okay, so you put up your shield, the great sword gets like yet another dent on it. Kauliki, you're up.
Beep boop beep.
Beep boop beep. Beep beep.
Where the hell is this save? First of all, is she a plant?
No. No blight!
Then you might... Yeah, then you might anyway make me a constitution saving throw because from around the darkness, tendrils of black ooze will go out to her and will try to suck some of her life energy away.
What type of saving throw?
Constitution.
Okay, that is a 27. I'm not kidding.
How?
Mm.
It still have damage.
How easy? There's
takes a lot of
9
vitamins.
of you, 6 of which are level 8. You guys can face a dragon at this point.
Well, can we though?
So, how much damage?
Oh god. Okay, at least it's not that bad. Someone do the math. I will read out the things. 8, 7, 6, 4. That's a d20.
25 so far.
5, 3, 5, 2.
40.
40.
So 20.
Oh, so 20.
And that is what type of damage?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. You see that it does. Describe your spell again. How it is. The tendrils go back from the darkness, trying to grab
From the
her.
darkness, like grabbing her, sapping
Yeah.
moisture and life away
Yeah.
from her.
You see, as soon as the tendrils come into contact with her skin, they dry off, and they stop doing anything, as she's invulnerable to necrotic damage.
I am useless against her.
Not if you do divine damage.
I have nothing divine.
I thought you were divine.
You have a halo.
Yeah, let me headbutt her.
Oh, don't you have the meta magic that changes the damage type?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay, anything else, Kaldiki?
Wait, is that an action or the bonus action? Wait, let me quickly look up my doggo. Doggo? Is you a bonus action? Yeah, doggo is bonus action. I will summon a doggo to harass her.
Does the doggo have a citizen's crest?
Doggo is not corporeal.
Oh.
Does the
Does the
doggo
doggo
fly?
fly?
Is it affected by gravity?
Martin!
Does the
Kill
dog
my doggo!
does the dog fly?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's do it this way. The dog is a manifestation of Kauliki. So, Kauliki, roll a d100, and let's say on a 30 or higher, Karpar is a citizen of Longstad.
30 or higher.
30 or
Please
higher.
roll a 2 or something.
Oh no.
It's a 2.
It's a 12.
So you summon Karpar. He comes out of like the darkness. As soon as he steps out of darkness, one paw all as Karpar cannot fly.
Oh god.
You see a copper-shaped hole in the clouds below the bridge.
Oh yeah.
It disappears when I am far enough away.
Yes. How about that?
I am useless against her. I have nothing.
So anything else, Kauliki?
No, I am running forward. I am running towards land.
Okay. So as the cat angel lady number 2 kind of like shakes off the damage, grabs your tentacle and pushes herself away from Bishar. Bishar, you don't get an attack of opportunity, as she has flyby.
Because you shielded.
Also, you
Or
shielded
unshielded.
Lame.
because, and also she has flyby. As long as she's flying, she's not going to provoke attack of opportunities, as her movements are so unpredictable that defy gravity.
I
She-
could only have punched her anyway, it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
As her action, she's going to. You see, her throat has like a scar, as if something pierced her. You see that she starts scratching it and go, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Or whatever noise a cat makes. Okay, it's a roar. She's a lion. It's a roar. She goes, roar! And everybody that is either a beast walker or a half-bred beast walker must make me a charisma saving throw, DC 18.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Tisha, high fives, Jorah.
Natural 20 for 25.
Ooh.
GM, could you just check your messages?
Yes.
I just wanted to show
Natural
you
15 for
something.
22.
No.
What about
Two.
Ephraim?
2.
2. Ephraim, gladly enough, you are not the lowest one, as Eric also fails with the nat 1.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I didn't do anything, but I did.
What
I
the fuck?
focused. Yeah, I realized.
Okay, we'll get back to that later.
Don't worry. Yeah, I said don't worry about it. But yeah, that's
Everybody that failed, so Eric and Ephraim, you, in your head, only one word sounds and keep resounding.
No.
Come. Ephraim, Eric. At the start of your next rounds for the next minute, you can try the saving throw again. But until you can make it, you follow this order, and you just follow this lioness in whichever direction she is, as she just yelled the brute's order. And this is a point where Jason would realize something. And you will use all of your actions, that means move and dash, to follow her whichever point she is. As her bonus action.
So that could have incapacitated half the party. No.
Oh, she doesn't have any bonus action. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Ephraim is incapacitated. He doesn't have an action and move right
Yeah,
now.
so he won't be able to do it this
Yeah.
turn.
Now,
He
No,
is
this
fine
is
for
true.
this turn.
she's smart. So she's going to fly away her movement speed, which is 30 feet. Come on, girl. So she's going to fly away 30 feet. And she's actually going to go in the direction of the mosquito. And you see, with her great sword, all bent, she will point toward the darkness and go, Eliza, bring her to me. Bishar,
Eliza.
you're up. You see
I-
Eric and Ephraim blank.
I had a plan,
Yes.
which now has become a bit dangerous.
Okay.
It's because Fisher doesn't yet know whatever she has done. I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to extend my hand, and like thin green tendrils of energy start moving towards her, and I need her to make a sort of saving throw. What is it? A strength saving throw.
What is the range of that?
I think
You are
30
at
feet.
60 feet. You are fine.
No, 300 feet.
Yeah, you are
Sorry.
fine. So what do you need me to make?
A strength saving throw,
Ooh,
please.
yeah. That's a no. That's a 4.
Great.
You
You see the
Similar
green...
to Kauliki, she doesn't seem to have much muscular mass. She seems to be
Right.
weak.
I was kind of banking on that. But you see the green tendrils start to basically wrap around her wings specifically, and it removes her flying speed.
Oh.
Earthbind.
Earthbind, exactly. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 feet for the spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by the spell safely descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
Oh. And can they escape of this or cut the bind somehow? Or
There is no repeat save. The only way for the spell to it lasts a minute. The only way for it to prematurely end is if I lose concentration. Speaking of which, for my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Starry Form.
okay.
The dragon
Nice.
type, specifically.
Nice. Well played. Anything else for you?
No, that would be my turn.
Are you running for land?
Not yet. It doesn't really seem sensible since the land is basically 800 meters away and the entire group is standing here.
Now, I'm going to ask Halina to please roll me a d6.
Six.
Okay. So as her legendary action, she's going to once again use the Brute's Order. I need those of you that failed the saving throw to make it again. Charisma DC 18. And the other two are going to use half of their movement speed to come towards this. So, Ephraim, you move 15 feet. Eric,
Can't move.
He can't.
Can I?
Hmm?
Yeah.
I already moved him.
Haste.
And
No,
oh, you're right. You're right.
No, it's the haste.
Okay.
the part where I got a bit worried is because they might just jump off the edge of the bridge now because she's moving down.
Yeah. You see Eric
Yeah.
starts walking and bumps into you, Kauliki. Did you succeed on the charisma saving throw?
Before?
The new,
Yeah, it
the
was
new
a
one.
22. A new one.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
using her legendary action, and you allow her to recharge by rolling a d6.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a 17 plus 7.
Okay, what about you, Quattle?
I just made it with a 19.
Okay, nice. Good shot, guys. You are rolling really good.
Glad I'm proficient in charisma saves.
Yeah, sorcerer, help us!
Now,
High fives Joraf again.
Eliza, this flying mosquito with two humanoid hands coming out of the torso. Okay. What can you do? Okay. Now, Ancient Lady said, bring her to me. So, Eliza obeys. Eliza charges towards all of you. And she's going to use like a charge action to run in a straight line and bump into all of you. Sure, why not?
How big is she?
Oh, she's large, huge is the one that follows. So she's like
Large, big, huge.
she's like
No,
let me measure the mini.
no. It's...
No.
Yeah,
We
it's
are
large, huge,
medium.
and then-
Yeah, no, she's like 20 feet wide.
So it's huge. No, huge is 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 20 feet wide.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let's make Kauliki, Eric, Bishar, and Thuras. Let's make a dexterity or strength saving throw to not be bumped by the giant flying mosquito, I guess. Eric rolls a 20.
23 with a nat
Ooh.
20.
Thuras rolls a 7.
Oh, that would be a natural one for me.
And how much for Kauliki?
So 3.
23 with a nat 20.
23 with
Dexterity.
the nat 20, okay. So Thuras and
We really are
Bishar are
obsessed.
going to be knocked prone. So just let's do like that. Let's say that Eliza made it all the way through here, and Eric and Kauliki are standing firm. So that's going to be it for Eliza's turn. Unless I'm missing something, but how does multi-attack work with the charge?
Is
Because charge is
that's
like
specific.
your full turn.
Yeah, if it's your charge action, it
Yeah.
is charge action. It's not an attack action.
Well, it depends on the wording. If it says multi-attack, Eliza makes blah 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 attacks, it can choose to replace one of them with
Yeah, but
insert ability here.
it's
so-
a charge action, not an attack action. Okay, so yeah, that's Eliza.
then just-
Ephraim, at the beginning of the turn, you can make a dexterity saving throw to try to snap out of it.
Dexterity, not charisma.
Charisma, yes.
Okay. I don't think. No, that's not it. That's
So-
6.
Ephraim will move his full speed.
He cannot
Last-
move
Mm,
Plastic.
yeah.
until the end of
He's
Start-
not
start of
incapacitated,
the
he
next
just can't
turn.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, so start of the next turn. Okay, that ended up working in your favor. Quattle, you are on the cliff of the bridge.
Okay.
Sorry.
How am I in range? Can I get a rain check, good sir?
Go for it. Yesterday it was raining strong as you guys were in the market. So, roll a d6.
The d6 is a
Only one.
5.
5. Clear day.
Fuck.
Clear skies.
When it's not good, it's clear skies. Okay.
So, what are you doing, Quattro?
I'm gonna make my own storm. I'm gonna call lightning.
Can I ask you to roll on the magic table? Do one magic table roll from me today.
May as well get them all out of the way now. See if you can kill me. Come on.
Okay, so you feel a surge and your lightning damage is actually even more lightning damage.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, you get more lightning. That see?
Yay! More lightning damage.
More lightning is more good.
This is the first time I'm doing cool lightning with my silly cleric subclass, so I got to roll 3 times on the table.
Oh, why?
Well, we're going to die.
Well, I've
You
only
said
asked.
all
I
magic
asked for
things
one.
in
You haven't
the
got to
end.
roll for the others. No one else has asked to roll yet.
This is not on me. This is not on me. I gave him the tool. He's the one using it.
Enable him.
I just wanted to throw you into the clouds. He's the one killing you. So, let's hear it.
Okay,
First
first one is... Where's the D100? There it is. It is a... Okay, a confused brown bear appears in an occupied space within 60 feet of the caster. So the brown bear appears and then falls down the...
Is there a 30% chance the bear is a citizen of the Longstead End?
No. You see the bear hitting against the cliff.
Okay,
Aw.
that's the first one.
Second one.
My arms fade into the ethereal plane for the next
So you cannot do somatic spells.
2 rounds.
So you cannot do somatic spells for 2 rounds. Okay.
Good thing I got concentration cool lightning up. Don't need that. Okay, and the last one is...
At least a damaging spell.
Wait, she's immune to lightning as well. Baby, do not go.
No, she's not. Feathers can be really scorched.
I can't... the target becomes petrified for 1d4 rounds. I haven't declared the target yet, which was going to be Eliza. So, so I guess if this cool lightning fails, they need to make a dexterity 13 saving throw.
13.
Oh no, not 13. That's the wrong one. It is 15.
Oh, it fails then.
So Eliza is petrified for 3 rounds and takes, as I did this at the 3rd level, 15 lightning damage.
It also plummets immediately. You see
It's very heavy.
Yeah.
You see as it almost hits the cliff, but doesn't, and just keeps going and down the clouds.
Down we go.
And you see the kitty lady
Alright.
goes, Eliza, no!
Right, guys,
Now.
run.
Does that effect persist, the petrification, for each of those lightning bolts that happen? Or just the first one?
No, just the first one. Because
Okay.
it was wherever the wild magic surged.
Okay. Double checking.
I'm not going to give
What
you a
number
petrification
was that?
whip.
The petrified one.
Yeah, we are going to aim for that one.
74.
He can also heal.
74.
74. Manifest that number for the next time. I will.
So, Anything else for you, Quattle?
No, I can't do anything because my hands are gone.
Okay.
We can run.
At the
Yeah.
end of your turn, Callum, can you roll me a d6, please?
I can. I don't want to. A 3.
Okay. So with a 3, it doesn't recover, so she's going to use something else then. Blah, 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 blah.
Shit, I dropped my staff into the void.
Okay, so she's going to use leadership. No! She can get any Beast Walker creature, but this work on only one creature to follow one command.
Who's Kane?
Kaine.
Kinda.
Oh, kinda.
But I understand the confusion because I thought the same thing.
So, Kawaliki, I'm going to need you to do a charisma saving throw with disadvantage this time.
Oh no.
That will be a 14 plus 7.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Kaine will just start running away, and as she's running up, Bishar, you do feel a hand in your butt as she's running past you.
What?
Marley, she's just moving away, and he goes, "Sorry,
reach
dude,
around.
my time is counted. Sorry." Thuras will stand up, and she will walk towards wherever this cat lady is hanging from a plant. She's going to use her action to dash and just get like right over the cliff. And you see that she's starting to pull out a bow. For the last time, no, she cannot. She cannot use it. Okay, sure, Alf, you're up.
So I've been thinking really long and hard about what I can do. And I hope no one's in the way because I need to finish this person off. Is there anyone within 20-foot radius of her?
Thuras.
Sorry, love. I'm gonna be
Kaine.
casting. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna be casting Sacred Flame, so it's a 20-foot radius at 4th level. So
What?
What?
Sacred Flame is a cantrip.
Sacred
Oh,
Flame
it's
is
not-
a country.
oh, we named it. We named it another thing. It's oh no, that's not. That's the wrong one. Sorry. Holy Orb of the Divine Retribution. Nice name.
There we go.
It's a
Flavor
mouthful.
text.
That's holy guacamole.
20-foot radius
Holy
over Mirror,
Holy
please.
hand grenade.
And I will be doing 96 of damage.
Dexterity saving throw was.
Oh, dexterity saving throw, yes, to make sure that you're not on fire.
Thuras rolls a nat
Oh
1.
no. Oh, oh she burned.
And the winged cat rolls a nat 20. I'm not kidding.
What about Kaina? You said Kaina was in the way.
Oh, Kaine is. Oh, fuck.
I will murder you.
Kaine rolled a 3.
All right, so they take 9. They take 9d6, and your all damage. Your damage will be halved anyway. So I'll do the 9. 4, 8. That's cocked. That's cocked.
What type of damage?
Fire.
Fire, okay.
10, 16, 22, 25, 27, 30, 36. So they 36 and you hash yours to
36, okay.
16? No. 18? Yours, and then, yeah, Mira takes 18.
Okay, so you see Thuras, the few scales that she still has on her body seem to have absorbed most of the heat. So you see that her face is slightly burned. The places of her face where her skin turned into this dark touch red do seem to be burnt over. But the problem here is that you see kinda laying on the floor. She's crawling, body half burned, and you do see how the magic under her body that is holding her flying seems to be fading away. There's a
Maybe she
50-50
should have given me that alcohol and not been a bitch.
Whenever
Oh, that's all I'm
somebody
saying.
falls unconscious on this bridge, there's a 50-50 chance that they cannot supply enough magic to keep themselves flying.
Again, the health and safety of this bridge is not
Yeah,
certified.
exactly.
It's not supposed to be a place where you are fighting.
Like a family picnic, a family with grandparents goes over, suddenly grandma feels a bit dizzy, not enough sugar for the day, it just fucking drops to her death through the bridge.
And that was the
Why
last
do you do
time
a
we saw
picnic on a
Grandma.
bridge?
Halina,
I will
you
murder him.
from between the darkness, you do see how Kaine is crouching, trying to get out of this radiant explosion as she starts crawling, tries to look desperately to the position where you are, and you see as she starts slowly but surely getting lower and lower until the point where you do finally meet her gaze, and you see as she starts plummeting under the bridge.
Featherfall.
Okay. Okay.
Can you?
I will need to spend one
Yeah,
sorcery
reaction.
point per subtle spell to be able to do it, but I can.
Can you spend
Yeah, it's
sorcery
reaction.
points as reaction?
You can use them for counter spell, so you can, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you see Kaine slowly starts falling underneath all of you.
A race against time to now get another one.
So Sustut,
She basically
I got-
descends at the same rate as Mirha, so slowly together, they're like, oh, lovely weather we're having. Oh yeah, I think so too.
I was supposed to do. I wish I had a bonus action.
oh Sustut, not even he no longer has a knife. Sustut has only a stone.
Could Suit use my crossbow because he's holding on to me?
Sure, why not? He's not trained, so he will have disadvantage.
What's the worst that can happen? I mean, I can lose my crossbow. 10. Not 20. Fuck. I don't know what his stats with attack bonus would be. Is it plus?
He has like a +1 dexterity, +1 strength, -2 to everything else.
So it'd be, I guess, 11.
Yeah, no. You see the crossbow bolt goes weirdly close to Kaine. Is that the one we killing?
That's all. That's all we can do.
Kauliki. What is Kauliki doing?
Contemplating murder.
I mean, I didn't intentionally try and kill someone. I'm just going to do damage. I can let everyone know. I can let everyone know that I probably could have finished this in first round if I had actually calculated my damage better and correctly.
You see a text bubble above Kaolika. Kaolika will remember this.
You
And
could
I
fly.
would-
Yeah, save Kaine. You can, you got the flight.
I will not be able to carry her. She is a dwarf. I have a -2 to strength.
All you got to do is get her up the top of the cliff and then drop her and let's leave her there. And then, you know. What's that? Where's Rolling Stone?
Oh, Rolling Stone is running. She's running up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I am popping out the wings and I am diving after Kaine.
Okay. So now this is one of those weird cases where if you are casting a walk on water spell, can you choose to go a little bit down and then reactivate it, or
Jumps off the side of the bridge, then dives under.
because we could argue that Kauliki cannot go down the bridge, she will have to go over the bridge.
What do you mean down the bridge? What?
Like, if we say this bridge is completely solid whenever you touch it and wherever you touch it, like I said, that means Kauliki cannot go straight down.
Is it like an edge of the bridge though? So yeah, so like
There is, but she would get an attack of opportunity by the other flying kitty, and if she goes the other way, she doesn't make it in the same round.
yeah, but it's got featherfall. What's the worst that can happen? She gets slightly touched by that miasma. What's gonna happen?
It's only 60 feet. Miasma's not that close.
So, what do you want to do? I'm going to say the bridge
Other-
is solid. So you can either
Other point of business. Other round.
Yeah.
Let me redo this good round.
okay,
I cast haste on myself,
okay,
first of all. Then with my hasted action, I pop out the wings. I go over the other side
okay,
and grab Kaine.
okay. So
Very
we-
Batman of you.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. That's your move speed.
Mhm.
So you don't make it to Kaine.
I don't.
No, you are still 20 feet away.
But you can easily catch up next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my bonus action, I will convert spells into sorcery points.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh shit! I may should have done that.
So I'm going to roll a couple of dice over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. So as her action, Mira is going to once again do a roar. This time it's more of like full of anguish and pain, rather.
Is there a range on this roar? Sorry to interrupt. Because she is drifted down 60 feet
Yeah.
by now.
Yeah, how would I get an attack of opportunity by her when she's 60 feet down?
Yeah, no, you're
Well,
right.
it doesn't really state when she moves in combat, so
Yeah, so
don't really
at
know.
the beginning of her round she would move down.
no.
120.
Eric.
So it would be Eric and Kauliki, the only ones affected. But okay, since that changes my plans, she's going to use her other action and look at you in the eye, Kauliki. You're the white one! We should be together! Come! Don't be deceived by the brightness. And I need
What?
you to... don't be deceived by the brightness.
By the brightness.
And I need you to make a charisma saving throw with disadvantage again, please.
14 plus 7.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. And she cannot make anything to get out of those. Okay. Bishar, you're up.
Great. How far am I from the edge of the bridge? currently?
You are prone and you are like 40 feet away from the edge of the cliff.
This is a magical bridge, right?
Yes.
Doesn't really matter. Can I will myself to fall through the bridge? in some way.
Why don't you make me an Arcana check?
Would this cost my action?
Let's say
before.
bonus.
That's fine. Arcana, you say, right?
Yes.
No guidance from me because that would be an action. That's not great. 8.
8.
Oh, I also have disadvantage.
It's fine.
Natural 1.
You don't know how magic works. You
Alright,
get the
great.
feeling that if you will it strong enough, it's going to happen, just like you do with all of your nature magic.
Right.
Maybe you just need the stars to be aligned in a certain way.
But it's daytime, Martin. Everybody knows there's no stars during daytime.
Especially not
That's how the sky works. Alright, in that case, it will have to wait a turn, I guess. I will stand up. And I will start running towards the edge of the bridge. And while running, I will use my wild shape to turn into a giant eagle, which I can do since we're now level 8. And I will use, it has a flying speed of 80 feet. I have used my action, so I can't dash, and I will use whatever movement I've left to basically beeline towards Kaine. And I have checked, and I can keep concentration on the spell. So
Yes, you can.
there.
Okay, perfect. So she gets loose. She's free.
No.
What? No. I keep concentration.
No.
You keep. Okay.
Yeah. Beast shapes keep concentration. No.
Okay. All right. Eric, on his turn, he's going to try to save. Nope. 20, 40, 60. He's using
Pain.
his action to dash. And Eric starts falling.
Jesus Christ.
I can only carry so much.
Eric, I don't know why.
Eric is destined to die.
Again.
Eric starts falling. Anybody has any reactions?
Can I
Not
use
any
mine?
useful reactions, I think.
Yeah, do you
Yeah, you
have
can
any
use your-
reaction, Ephraim? Anything to do, Breen?
I can. Okay.
Now,
Well, I mean,
what's
I may
the
as well
range on
Yeah.
Featherfall?
is,
60
I think it's 120 feet. 60
Oh.
feet. No.
Okay,
Sorry.
if it's 60, you are out of range. He was at 80 feet from you.
Well, okay. Well, then I can't do anything really.
Owl is stronger.
don't-
Eagle is stronger than me.
Okay.
I'm
Ow.
kind of already.
Did you say ow?
Okay. In that case, Eliza, Ephraim,
Smash.
Ephraim, you're up.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Do I-
You are the
Or do I
furthest
get
one
the
away.
save against?
Ye-
Do I get the save against?
Yes. Make a save at the beginning of your turn. Charisma saving throw, DC 18.
Okay. Nope, that's a 1.
So you use your full
run.
turn to dash towards her.
Yep.
What's your movement speed regularly?
30 feet.
30, 20,
Yep.
40, 60. Ephraim starts falling.
Yeah. Can I cast?
Does that mean
I
I
can cast
keep fall-
Featherfall on myself.
Do I keep falling?
You are under this trance, this charm, this primal order.
But couldn't I use a reaction to cast it? Like because you said I could have done it for
Yes.
Eric, so surely I can do it on myself.
So I didn't know that. I forgot that you were under this effect. Let me read exactly.
All right.
Mirabelle commands
Mhm.
every beast walker in 120 feet range. They must succeed a Charisma saving throw DC 18. On a failure, they obey her command using all of their turn. Each creature can retry the saving throw at the beginning of their turn or when they suffer damage.
Oh, this. Oh. Okay, good to know.
So, with that in mind,
Oh, we
I
don't
would
know.
say reactions
No, yeah, we don't know.
cannot be made in this state.
Am I still
Okay.
being dragged by Ephraim? Am I still being? Am I?
Yes.
I mean,
Fall,
I
you
guess 'cause I was
traitor,
tied to you, but-
fall.
Yes, but I'm going
I guess
to...
because it was the
Balloon
rope.
falling down.
I mean, I wouldn't still be physically holding on to you, but we did, like, I did tie myself with rope to you.
Yeah,
right?
I got a 50-meter rope. So if he's falling 50 meters away,
Now,
Now,
I would say...
levitate could levitate counteract this.
Yes,
he
like would
just
Ephraim
goes
be...
up continuously.
would I have to do a strength check or something?
Levitate lifts up to 500 pounds.
So yeah, Ephraim is floating. Now,
We have a double balloon.
As long
Ephraim...
as it keeps concentrating on the spell.
So-
I'm just stuck in his space,
One
like,
with
oh.
helium, one with bread.
So, to make this interesting, if nothing changes in this situation, whenever we get to your turn, you are going to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Quetzal, you're up.
Throw a kaboom
Well.
at this bitch.
Kaboom.
I'm gonna. Oh god, do I? I would have enjoyed a haste, but that's fine. That is fine. I made it all stormy for myself as well. So 116. So. Yep. Oh god. Yep. So 30 feet that way. Okay, so they are still within range for
Yes.
cool lightning. Yay!
Oh, okay.
Dexterity saving throw from.
Cool. I'm taking a picture because I get the feeling that nobody's believing me at this point.
You are not a fucking penny.
You rolled a 28 somehow on a d20.
I didn't touch the dice, I swear. That's a nat 20.
Okay, so still half damage. I'm fine.
You said dexterity, right?
Yep.
For
Evasion, motherfucker.
for a total of 25.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, saving throw
Yeah.
for a total of 30.
Okay. Yeah. That happened. 27 halved would be 13.
13.
Yes. Any changing of damages or making me roll anything, or you know?
Yeah. Roll me wild magic.
Yay!
You feel all of the voices in your head conspiring against you.
I want a 74, please.
Oh,
Give
you.
me a 74.
It was close. It was 84, and I become very, very hungry.
Oh, luckily, our chef is currently falling towards her death.
So,
So you basically got the num-nums.
I become voraciously hungry. Yes.
you know what's the worst part? You are hungry and you don't have arms. How are you going to eat? Kaine falls 60 feet.
So I'm 80 from her. That's fine.
And okay, as the legendary action for Mira, I need to see if it recharges. Yeah.
What's
Kauliki,
the range on that?
120 feet.
I'm fine.
For fuck's sake! Fail already.
Nope.
Marley, just keeps going. I know you can do it, dude. You know, you got it. You're amazing. Cool.
Can we get a bardic inspiration out of that?
Yeah, sure. Kauliki, you get bardic inspiration because
Hooray! What is the dice?
uh,
D6?
D12.
What?
You heard me.
What level is he?
We have many secrets in this game.
Thuras quietly easy pulls a bow, and I'm going to give Thuras advantage because of high ground. Oh my fucking god! How? I'm not
Would you
using this
please?
dice anymore. That was two not once in a row. Thuras is going to use action surge.
I'm rolling that one.
Again,
I rolled a nat one.
4 nat ones in a row.
But it's 17. So that will hit. That will hit. For fuck's sake, I need to get new dice. Okay, so that's
Good
a
dice.
Bring them to a church and baptize them in holy water. I
Uh,
do have holy water for my dice. Tell me
Okay.
you're Polish without telling me you're Polish.
Okay. So the longbow, that's a D8 damage. I'm not.
One.
I'm not kidding.
Um,
I'm not kidding. Oh, you know, I'm angry against myself at this point. You know what's worse? The boy is not magical, so she's immune to non-magical damage.
Thurash being a real team player today.
I blame Rick.
No,
Why?
I blame Callum.
Oh, what do you mean? What do I do now?
Speaking of Karun, Shoralf.
Right, quick question. If I hold person, does that stop them flying?
That's
Yes,
Yeah.
they become paralyzed, I think.
Yeah,
Right,
should
I-
do.
Am I within
yeah.
60 feet of...
I'm assuming that your question is regarding natural gravity. No? Oh, it's against her.
What?
Okay.
Just, what? I was just going to just ask if
Who do you want to cast hold person on?
it was Mira, but she's out of range. I just...
Okay.
How far away?
Also, she's already falling.
Yeah.
She's already falling.
Yeah,
She's
but then-
falling safely.
Yeah, I want her to
Yeah,
fall
alright.
unsafely.
She's going, look at me, I'm falling,
How- how-
falling.
How far away is she?
From you? A lot.
I do have something for this. I have something up my sleeve. I just don't know. Right.
140 feet. Oh, no, sorry, that's against Kaina.
140. Fuck.
110 feet.
There's no one within 20 feet of her, is there?
Of her?
Please don't be
no.
within 20 feet.
No, I think.
Right. So I will use Distance Spell
Okay.
and cast Sleep on them.
Okay.
Hopefully they fall dangerously.
So go ahead and roll your d8s.
Right. I'm going to do it at... Let me just double
Now,
check.
I'm going to tell you, you need to get over 200.
Right. I'm going to do it at...
There is no way
Yeah.
you're going to.
No,
Right,
Yeah,
you're not going to do
I'm
it.
going to do it. I got another. I got one. I'm going to use 4th level, so that's 5d8s plus.
There is no way.
So that's 3rd,
5d8 is 40 maximum.
So plus an extra 4d8. So I've got 9d8s. And I'm going. It's impossible.
Yeah, no.
It's
So
impossible.
76 max.
She
Not even
still
close.
has too
Yeah.
much AP for a sleep spell.
You need 25 d8 max to get 200.
How many feet do we say she was? 140.
120.
120.
Makes
Oh, 120. Whole person.
She's already
Listen.
okay.
Yeah, but I wanted to not be able to move. And the thing
Yeah,
is, if
but
you just fall,
Then they
it's
can
like-
drop concentration on Earth bites.
That's wisdom. Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom team through.
No, but is it wisdom for whole person?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is 18 minus 2. That's 16.
Doesn't
Minus
succeed.
2.
No.
So she is now held.
Oh. Okay.
Drop Earthbind.
Okay. Nice.
She can't move her hands or anything, so she's set to only being able to do things through her mouth.
Actually,
No, she
can
can't.
they only
No,
can only
she's
mumble and
paralyzed.
She
incoherently?
cannot. She cannot.
Here we go, and no more people will fall off the edge of the, or potentially fall. Now I have no
Right.
idea how I'm going to save Eric with my boner. I can't move.
No, you can't
Oh.
move.
Um,
You're floating, and you have Ephraim miraculously
Yeah.
holding from a leash with a goblin that's going. "Ah!"
I know this sounds crazy.
Oh my fucking god! Go.
We
Yeah.
Whose
have
rope?
strawberry
Whose
sandwiches.
whose rope did we use to bind me? Was it yours, Ephraim?
I think so, yeah. And also, you're the one who's levitating.
Now hear me out.
He's gonna cut the
Now
rope.
no. Hear me out. We got a goblin next to me. I'm gonna throw the goblin with a rope attached. That creates a dark line. If you can grab Eric and someone grabs the rope, we save 2 people.
Let me paint the scene again.
Crazy.
You are
We
floating.
can try.
You're floating about 10 feet away from the edge of the magical bridge. You have a
Yes.
goblin, arms crossed against your chest, with a
Yes.
leash coming out of him that is holding a half dwarf, half beast walker that is charmed. And you see,
I thought the rope's on me. I thought it was on me.
you are the one floating.
Yeah.
Ephraim is the one hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah, by a rope, not by the goblin.
Yeah, not by the gun, but the rope. I was going to say so that was Ephraim's rope. I got another rope, tie it on the goblin's leg, javelin
Hit
the
goblin.
javelin the goblin to Eric. Hopefully they meet at some point.
That's
And
gonna
then you grab the rope
overcome the
and
levitate.
I'm going to say, if Ephraim is able to make the strength saving throw with a higher DC, I will allow it.
He's got flash of genius. He should be fine, right?
Oh, I have
Right?
something.
Yeah, it'll make it.
Right?
What are you doing,
make it
Shora?
closer.
You still have a bonus action.
I know this is oh.
What is Shoralf doing?
Is there something I can do?
Eat the goblin.
Oh. Fuck. I'm gonna command Zoot Zoot that he needs to obey me, and I'm gonna do what I say. I'll eat the goblin with a bit of rope on him towards Eric.
Eric
Do I
is more than 60 feet under at this point. So you would have to hit him downward.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Ooh,
I'm going
didn't
to say
think about this
with
one.
advantage because
Oh.
it's going down.
The second roll was a 2. The first roll was a 17.
Yay,
17
advantage.
plus.
No, just said it was 19 minus 2.
Oh.
17. Zoot Zoot. Go hike.
So we are going to take a small break.
DM buffering.
I'll be back with something that makes sense in a couple of minutes. So
I'm just trying not to kill like 3 people. I feel bad.
fucking hell. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Join us for part number 2 of Fate Weavers and what may be called the idiots and the bridges.
TPK.
Jorolf, I am so close to killing you.
So, fuck. Okay.
Same.
Don't save Big Hairy Man!
Here's the scene. This magic bridge that only makes contact with the people with the citizen crest when they are within the boundaries of the bridge. Shoralf is floating 5 feet away from this cliff, from the edge of this bridge. He has levitate. Sustut, the goblin, is hugging you with all of his might to not fall because he's scared, and he has a leash that is connected to Ephraim's wrist, which may fall at any moment. 60 feet under and about 100 feet in a diagonal, Eric started falling to his death. Shoralf is grabbing Sustut, ripping him apart, and eating him with a 17 in athletics. Sustut is going to make his way 60 feet. He's going to be in the middle of the diagonal between Shoralf and Eric. But I need Ephraim with disadvantage because he's still under a trance to make a strength saving throw.
Saving throw. Dice. That's 4. No.
So Sustut is going to move.
Ooh. I mean, necessarily a fail. If I use Flash of Genius, and it's a 10.
Oh my god.
Now, I did say the difficulty was going to increase with each round that you stood there, but the difficulty got suddenly increased because you got yanked with strength, and you are kind of like out of your mind right now. So that's going to be a fail.
Yeah.
Which means Ephraim also starts falling under the clouds.
Oh god, how far away is he? Hang on a second.
He is about 80 feet from where the bridge ends.
Can I suggest
Isn't the
you
rope
could...
like 50 feet long?
What's it? Doesn't he have Featherfall on himself?
He can fell.
He is
can-
under the spell. Well, the spell, the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does he
So-
lose
So he
concentration?
realized that I couldn't use it.
No, you
Does
cannot
the
do anything.
yanking hurt? Does the yanking hurt him?
Nope. Kauliki. Yerap.
I'm a grab kinda.
Okay, so Kauliki flies towards Kaine, and you do manage to grab her. Kaine is heavy, but you can carry her at half of your speed. So,
Okay, is that an action or something like that?
nope, that was just part of like your movement spin. That was like your full move to get to her.
Full move.
Yeah, you.
I'm hasted.
Oh, okay. So then it was half of your movement. What is your move with haste? 120? 60?
I without dashing 60.
Yeah, it was about. Can I control set this? No. Okay.
It was 40, wasn't it 40
Yeah,
feet
it
away?
was
Yeah.
like it was like 40 feet to get to her.
Okay, I will healing pulse her with my cantrip.
Okay.
I am.
What the
giving
hell
her
happened?
I am giving her my own hit dice. That's she is 11 up.
Okay. So Kaine is breathing, and she's grabbing onto you because she cannot fly.
Yeah.
And-
So you say I am half speed with her, right?
Yes.
So I have 10 feet more normal movement.
Okay.
How far away am I from the bridge?
From the bridge, you
Like straight up.
straight up. You would start making contact as straight up. I'm going to allow it. You are about 60 feet, give or take.
I am dashing up to put her on the bridge, and I'm jumping back down again.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, Kaine is now on the bridge.
Yep,
Oops.
1 out of
peril. And I am visibly diving after Ephraim,
Okay,
so that the eagle realizes the stronger eagle go for Eric.
okay, perfect.
Please don't
Perfect.
forget
So you are about there. Anything else, or I think that was all.
Bonus action recovering sorcery points.
Okay, perfect. Mira, she's
held.
under a hold
Drops down
person.
60 feet. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, she's still under a hold person.
What's the gravity like today? Is it heavy gravity? Is it normal gravity?
So it was
Doesn't it, like, change
regular gravity,
randomly?
but while you are on this bridge, gravity changes doesn't affect you. Bishar, Yarap.
How far away down is Eric currently?
Eric, he's about 120 feet.
Right.
And
In that
he's
case, I will
real
dash.
close to touching the clouds.
I will dash down. With a dash, I have a 160 feet movement and basically grab him before he touches the clouds.
Okay. Yeah. You can. Yeah, you can make it. You have enough movement.
Great. And I will. Oh,
Bishar.
yeah, go ahead.
Mira is also almost about to touch the clouds. As she is approaching the clouds, you see almost like a bubble around her, like wind starts pushing around and opening the clouds. And for the first time, you see whatever is underneath the miasma. You do see a glowing sphere of fire. You do see a bunch of different fractured pieces of land flying around, some big, some small, some mountains. Some of these fragments are enormous, as far as your eyes can see, and they seem to be attached to this fireball by what seems to be some sort of like tree or wood that is holding them together as it starts to turn into fire. Why don't you roll me a nature check as I keep describing?
All right.
The clouds seem to be pushed away by Mira, and as you look to the left of this giant landmass, what was your roll?
Oh, I was going to ask. Since I'm no longer on the bridge, can I just roll normally instead
Yes.
of with disadvantage?
Yes.
Right. That's a 19 total.
19. You get the feeling that this fire thing is some sort of point of immense and strong gravity, and that the tree that is coming out of it and linking to this landmass seems to be in an eternal cycle of being burnt and reborn, almost as if these trees are holding this core alive. You'd look to your left, and in between these spaces, between all of this landmass, you do see a giant, colossal, like 5 kilometer wide horse flying amidst all of this void. You do see a giant city surrounded by a bubble on the back of this horse. And
Right.
that's all that you see at first glance.
First glance. Oh, great.
What?
Can't wait for that second one. Okay.
Well, I have already spent my action, so I can't really investigate further. So I will use my remaining movement, 40 feet, to try and get below Ephraim as far as I can.
Ephraim will make it to that point at the
About Mira.
end of this round. Because he's been falling for less. Oops.
Yeah.
Basically, if he were to fall, I would try to catch him on my back, basically.
Okay. Okay, so then let's make an acrobatics check, let's call it, with the shape of your eagle, to see if you can position yourself perfectly. At this point, so near the clouds, the wind is really strong. But looking up, you think that if you don't catch it from now, he's going to go through the hole in the clouds.
9.
You get close, but Ephraim,
I mean,
he
I
gets
can see,
swept
like-
away by a wind current. You see as he's falling, his arms are trying to reach towards the lioness as he goes underneath the hole in the clouds.
That's not good.
My turn has
Eric is on your back, so he's fine. Eliza keeps falling. Ephraim,
Quick question: is Zoot Suit also going towards? Is he? Is anyone like? Is he in anyone's?
he's headed
Direct.
like on the direction of the hole, which I'm going to mark here on the map. It's a 20 feet hole. No, sorry, 40 feet hole.
That's a big hole.
40 feet.
That's what she said.
Yeah, there we go. So Mira, she's down now.
I mean, if you take a positive, the hole is. It's better to go through a hole than it is through gas, as we already know. So you know.
Yeah, but once she passes through the hole, we can't get
Ephraim,
through.
you are still under this trance.
Yep. Yep.
Roll me a
Regardless of
d100.
range. D100?
Yes.
Okay. What was that? 30.
Did you say 3-0?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, can you also roll a d4, please?
That is a 1.
Okay. As you go through the hole,
Wait.
as soon as you pass the point where all of the clouds seem to be held, you are found by a warmth that you have never felt. A strong hit. You are also hit by a flying rock. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and you get a chance to make a...
Well, hey. Now, I actually have a question.
Yes.
If everything all my turn is trying to do is to get to the lioness,
Yes.
then surely I can be creative and do stuff
Oh yeah.
that will just make me move towards her direction, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I also thought didn't
So
taking damage snap you out of the trance.
He gets
I
a chance
gave you a
to
chance,
make
but I'm just-
dexterity save, charisma saving throw.
I may as well do that now.
Yeah, and if you can,
again,
your
it's-
idea is totally valid.
Yeah.
You need to meet
Nope.
an 18.
That's like. That was like 5.
Yeah.
What is?
That was
Why?
You use up all the good rolls at the start.
Ephraim, you see this lioness with hawk wings. She's about 40 feet from you. What are you doing?
Catapult!
but she's above me, right?
She is above you, yes.
That's an interesting idea. I don't think that'll work, but I have some other
Catapult yourself
ideas.
towards her.
You could cancel concentration on levitate and then
Yes.
levitate yourself back up.
At this point, Ephraim, nothing else is in your mind other than reaching that alpha.
Yeah, that would make sense again. No.
Catapult is a lot.
He's not 5 pounds or less.
No, unfortunately, I'm not that small.
Yeah, you say that though. I was catapulted in previous
Yeah,
sessions.
we have
so
kind of ignored that a bit.
Yeah, that's
Still?
yeah. If it's lower,
There's
Um,
this
but
thing
honest-
called the rule of cool, okay?
But honestly, the levitate makes more sense. Because if it's just like automatic and I'm just doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drop
Yeah.
the traitor.
And of course.
Makes more
Drop the
sense.
traitor.
Yeah.
and she's coming to
Yeah.
your arms.
Drop the
Yeah.
traitor.
So that's exactly what I do. Yeah.
oh,
So,
for
okay,
fuck's sake.
perfect. Ephraim, you are floating in the air
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
on the edge of this hole. You are still under the trance.
With levitate, you can go up and down, so he can go up.
Yeah,
Yes,
but at the point
I'd
that
be going up.
he casts the spell. Kauliki and Quattle, you do see how Shoralf and Sustut, out of nowhere, start falling quickly to the ground.
Oh, for goodness sake, I cast Featherfall on them.
Okay.
On which one?
Both. I can
Well,
choose
they're
up to
connected
6.
by rope, so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's loads of people.
So they are feather falling. Ephraim, you can go up or down.
Another sorcerer's point.
The alpha is
I'll be going up.
20 feet up.
Yeah, so be going up.
Perfect. That's some good creative thinking, Bryn.
Yeah.
So,
Drop the traitor.
Quattle, before you take your turn, as Mira is... Oh no, she's paralyzed, I cannot do it. Okay.
See,
Quattle, you're up.
Well, I can do exactly nothing. She's too far away
Yes.
for call lightning.
Lane
I was
break.
about to say you can lasso.
Oh, good thing.
No.
At this point, your arms come back.
Yeah, my arms do come back.
Yay!
Lasso the traitor.
was it? You calling me a traitor?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna kill Kaina. I've decided. That's my mission now.
What are you
I'm
doing,
gonna kill
Quattle?
you.
I will. God, this is a stupid idea.
Wouldn't be the first one to
There
do.
is another. How close am I to the end of the rope that is holding Jor-Elf and the goblin?
Okay, so Sustut was about 40 feet away from Shoralf. So
Mhm.
to Sustut, it would be, if the rope ignores the bridge, it would be 100 feet.
All right, so I'll move my 30 feet, so I'm closer there.
Okay.
So that'll hopefully get me a bit closer. And then before I can, so then I will do my good old, haven't used in a while, Storm Walk. So before or after I cast a spell, I can move a distance of up to 15 feet because of my level. So I will move a further 15 feet to get even closer to said rope.
Okay.
And then I will attempt to catapult that rope into my hands.
The faces journey of Martins.
Okay.
You guys are making it so hard on me today.
I said it was a stupid idea.
Why are we doing so much math?
To be fair, Martin, you created the health and safety nightmare that is this bridge. I mean, you could have just used the teleport stone or something, and we would all be fine. But no, it had to be a magical bridge, which you have to be a citizen to be able to use.
We should have just gone back to the thing and made your
exactly.
thing a citizen.
Fuck this shit. Go back to Lothorian Forest or something.
So, if I'm correct, David, you want to catapult
The rope.
the rope out of Sustut's hand.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to catapult a bit of the rope into my hand, so the middle, and hopefully strength it and hold on so I can hold them.
Because of.
So you want to like grab the middle of the rope so that the force yanks these two up.
Yes.
An Arcana check, I guess.
Okay.
You will allow this to happen.
What the fuck?
A reasonable 15.
How much?
15.
That's good.
Okay. I'm going to say. Okay. I'm going to say that both Shoralf and Sustut go about 10 feet up. They move like 10 feet higher up. I'm going to ask at this point, before I move the rest of the movement, both Sustut and Shoralf to make a strength saving throw to hold onto the rope.
They're tied.
They are tied and they are feather falling, so...
I was going
They
to
are
say I'm
weightless
shrinking in my
currently.
seat because please don't make me do a strength saving throw. Please. I
in
don't
that
want to
case,
die.
Shoralf and Sustut will move another 5 feet up, so they move a total of 15 feet with that. Okay. That was something.
I delayed the inevitable. Okay.
Kaine, she's going to stand up and move her other 15 feet of movement. And Marlish, he's going to just keep moving away and go, "You got this! You're amazing! I love you, Kolika!"
What?
Thuras. Can she make it? No. What's the long range of a longbow?
300 something.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, she can make it. Okay. So, ooh. Oh, but the bow is not magical. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shoralf, you're up.
What do you want me to do? Can't do anything.
Stop falling.
I just realised I could have done something right at the start of this, would have made it a lot easier on everyone.
Please tell me
You
you
have fly,
you
didn't
have dimension door.
Gaseous form, and I'll just like float across as a cloud.
It takes a lot. Is it?
There are strong
What the
wind
hell are
currents.
you?
No, just taking the mic. I haven't got that at all. I may just play just minor illusions in front of myself just to make my life easier before I die.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What are you doing, Shoralf?
There's literally nothing I can do, is there? I'll
You can
Does
skip your
unseen
turn.
serv- Does
Could you,
unseen servant actually help me at all?
Nope.
Hmm.
They cannot fly, and they are also not citizens.
Yep. I'm gonna put.
You mage hand the rope and you pull.
I have no mage hand.
or could you just throw the
I'm
rope
gonna
up since your feet are falling?
Precipitate. Precipitate. I can't remember
Aha!
how to
See
write
that
it.
it's not so easy.
Prestigitate my pants because after just being fine and then randomly falling would have given an old man a shock of his life.
No cape now, bitch.
Susut just goes as she's floating, back facing down. Goes, someone clean Susut's pants, please. Kauliki, Yerrat,
So
Ephraim, and Eric.
Ephraim is fine.
Why don't you make a
Levitating
perception check?
Well,
He's levitating
yeah.
up.
Why don't you make a perception check?
Yeah, but I'm still like with this line.
No,
It's
like, here's the thing. You guys are still far away looking at the cloud, so you may not be able to see anything after a certain point. Because they are like 200 feet away from you.
18 plus perception.
You are fine. You see, Ephraim seems to be floating, arms up, trying to embrace this lioness hawk.
Okay. How far away is Joralf from me?
Shoralf from you is like 60 feet, I think. Yeah, like 60 feet, yes.
Can't even put him on the bridge.
I'm waiting for it to come through and just be like, "Long live the king."
I can't put him on the bridge.
No.
No.
no, no.
No.
We could put him onto land. Oh wait, we're probably way too far away from the land.
Yeah, if I would grab him and go straight to the land, how far is he from the land?
How long does your wings last?
My wings, a minute.
You cannot make it.
I'm hasted?
Yeah.
I mean, you could go back to
Yeah, I mean
Almeria.
back.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean back.
If you spend like with hasted everything you have, you may be able to do it. It will require like a check.
And if push comes to shove, you can just chuck me and hopefully I'll grab it.
Yeah, just check him at least.
I have an axe. I'm pretty sure they are used for like ice picks in some fictional method. You know, gonna work. Slam it against the wall. It's shattered into a million pieces.
Who's going?
This is such a...
Oh no, Bishar has it. I was like, who's going to tell Jason that he has to make a new character?
No.
I got him.
Jason is...
What are you doing, Kaulike?
Who's gonna tell Ephraim he has to have a new character if we don't get about this predicament?
I am grabbing Joralf and chucking him on Almeria.
Okay, Kauliki, Shoralf, and Sustut will be out of the initiative. I'm going to need you to make a roll in a moment, but first we need to deal with Ephraim. Mira.
So she says from the whole person.
What is the DC? What is the DC?
What, for whole person?
Yes.
18.
Fuck!
What? How? How is your safety DC 18?
I'm not saying my I'm not telling you my secrets.
Unhelpful once again. Fuck.
See,
Oh,
karma.
that sounded like a knee to the table.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Okay. Okay. I rolled a 19. I can only succeed if I roll a nat 20. Because she has a -2 to wisdom.
No legendary resistances.
No,
Shut up.
she is legendary, but not that type of legendary. Fuck.
I can imagine in mind, like, what's going on? What's going on?
So Ephraim is currently above the clouds again, right? Due to his levitate.
Ephraim is like on the
Yes.
edge. He's about to cross the
like
threshold that goes to the underside of the clouds.
Grab him.
All right, I
And
will
he's
grab
going-
him.
And he's
Yeah.
going towards the woman.
Lioness lady.
Yeah, she's about to cross
And
the
she's
threshold.
falling.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really care if he wants to be grabbed or not at this point. I'll just try to grab Ephraim.
Now, Bishar, how do you grab Ephraim? Do you like go underneath him and carry him up, or do you grab him with your claws
scratched
without
me.
going down?
Well, it's called a giant. I was basically envisioning it. Goddamn, like the Lord of the Rings scene where the giant eagles show up at the very last second of the movie and basically save the day, and everybody was asking why didn't they do it in the first place, and the movie was like,
what is your carrying
movie
weight?
bullshit reasons. Sorry.
So, what did you say?
I think I've been told I'm not allowed. I've been told to shut up. I've already.
So I basically tried to grab him just with my claw by, well,
Yeah.
the neck,
Scratch me.
I suppose. Yeah.
Okay.
Torso. I'm not that big.
There's enough space. Why don't you make me a perception check with disadvantage?
Me?
Yes.
All right. That would be a 1 and a 3, so a total of 9.
You don't see anything.
I'm not using this
other-
dice again today.
You don't see anything other than what you saw as you looked down. What you do see as you are grabbing Ephraim is that as Mira is falling down lower and lower, the space that had opened between the miasma seems to start closing. Do you fly up?
Yes.
Okay.
How far above the clouds is Joralf currently?
You are.
Kaleki has giraffe.
I'm going to make Bishar roll acrobatics or athletics somehow, because a giant eagle can carry one creature of mid-size. You are already carrying two.
Isn't it one
Well,
large, two medium?
One large.
Basically, I wasn't planning on carrying Joralf currently. I want to judge whether I can go up and down again before he hits the clouds. But
I have draw.
Yes, you should have enough time.
Isn't it Eric, not Kaleki?
I have draw of managed.
Kauliki has Shora.
So what kind of save
Yeah.
do I need to make?
No, if you are not going to also grab Shora, you are fine.
Yeah, but I do have 2 persons
Yeah,
currently.
one on your back, one on your claws. You are fine.
Alright.
Okay, so
Sorry. Then I will just dash up and drop them on the bridge, basically.
Okay, so we are going to hop out of
What's that?
initiative.
For me, Kauliki's carrying me and Zoot Zoot, mind.
We'll be back to you in a second.
Right, I was gonna say. Oh.
So, Bishar, after glimpsing to whatever is underneath the miasma, you grab Ephraim. You both Eric and Ephraim are resisting, and they try to go down.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Would grabbing me in my claws like do any damage? So I would get.
Yes, let's say that you do get to make a saving throw, but Eric doesn't.
Okay.
But you
Is this
allowed them every
Disadvantage.
at the
At the beginning
beginning.
of every turn, yes.
Yeah, and Eric had
Yeah.
a lot of turns.
No, he hasn't. Ever since he fell down, this has been his first round on top of.
Really?
Yeah. His first round on top of Bishar's back, because Eric goes after Bishar. So, Bryn,
So I still make it with disadvantage or
and no, you don't.
saving.
You no longer have disadvantage now.
Okay.
Come on, Ephraim.
Oh, that was cocked. Oh, it might just be. If the other thing, it's
It's an 18.
Oh, it's 17.
Oh
Oh,
no!
Flash genius.
You
Can
forgot
you
these
put
+1
your own
plot armor
geniuses
bonus.
yourself?
that's what I've done.
Damn it.
Flash Genius is 17. Yeah, you can do it on yourself. I still
So
have.
let's solve it this way then. Bishar, I want you to make one acrobatic check each time these two fail their saving throw. They both just failed,
Alright.
so they are trying to get out of your grasp. Make an acrobatics check to see if you can hold on to them.
Only one?
Yeah, one for both. Let's simplify it a little bit.
Wait, which dice shall I use?
I'm not saying.
I'm a fan of green.
Alright, give me this. Acrobatics. Do I...
Green means evil.
I have an additional +1 because have better dex as an eagle, apparently. That's a 17 total.
Okay, you are fine.
Yeah.
Ephraim and Eric, one more saving throw. Yes.
Question.
Yep.
A hold person considers you paralyzed.
Yes.
Is the effect
I-
of or incapacitated? Is the effect of the roar a concentration?
No. No. It's,
Sorry guys, I'm trying.
It's more like a.
You had
it's-
200
no,
HP.
It's like a racial
appreciated.
feature specific to Beast Walkers. Oh,
Eric?
that was an 18 on the dice. Let me read his stat log. Eric.
Means for
Good wisdom,
beta.
I think. Oh, charisma.
It's
is it?
strength.
Yeah.
You should,
He-
Oh, it's charisma. Oh, that would have made any difference.
He is a very charismatic kitty. Not
Hopefully it's
very
not mine.
smart.
he is
Very
I mean, he
good.
killed a man.
He's in roll 20, so give me a moment. In the meantime, what about you, Bryn?
Net 20!
Yes.
Fucking fine.
Okay.
He wakes up and
First time this
screams.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
We all live.
Okay. So now let's go to Kauliki and the rest. So
Yeah.
what happens in this part is that Bishar struggles a little bit with these two suicidal guys. After just a few seconds of like pinching on them and struggling, they regain their mind, and Bishar makes their way all the way up to the bridge with everybody. At this point, you see Marlish about to make it to the other side. Marlish, he fails. He doesn't make it before the end of his hand. You see that he's plummeting down, and then he summons his hand again, and he starts going up, and you'll hear, "I'm okay." Kaulika,
Yeah.
you are flying at top speed. I did the math. Within 1 minute, you will be off by 100 feet.
I have 180
No.
feet.
Yeah, I
Per
did the
round.
math for like every round and the distance that you have. You have 3 options here. Either
Yeah.
come up with like a good idea, aim high and drop down to see if like you can just land and take as less damage as you could, or exert yourself, take a point of exhaustion in exchange to be able to do a dexterity saving throw and make it if you meet a DC 15.
Or you could just die. It's also an option.
Or you could just
Go on.
die, yes.
Or you could let go of Jor-Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that would do it.
Yeah, you
At
have
least
actually 5 options.
Give me an
So-
option. Give me a fighting chance. At least reach something. Fly high and then drop me.
I would. No, I'm taking the exhaustion.
Okay. So then roll me a dexterity saving throw. You need a 15.
Why dexterity, not constitution? Because I'm exerting my power.
I thought of it more in a way of like how you would make you like against wind resistance and try to fly faster rather than fly for longer. Constitution, I would say, is more like fly for longer. So I'm going to stay with the dexterity, sorry.
15 on the die. So it's an 18.
Kauliki, as you feel how your wings they are getting cramped, how you are starting to lose the sensation on all of your back, all of your lumbar, you think in many points, I will just let go of the rope. But you keep going. And like on the last second before you feel your wings give up, you do manage to land safely on the land. As you make it back to Almeria, Joralf and Sus stood with you.
I just lie down.
Bishar, you see how the hole in the miasma closes completely.
Great. I think.
A few
In
seconds.
eagle language.
A minute later, you see how the clouds get almost open again, but something is missing. You do manage to see the figure of this lioness, almost like hitting against an invisible, almost translucent miasma. But something is keeping her in there. She seems to be getting burned. You see how her fur starts to fall, how some of her feathers start to combust immediately. She struggles there for about 12, 16 seconds, and then she just goes back down, and you see how the clouds get thicker and more occluded almost immediately. Everybody reconvenes back in Almeria, except for Marlish, who is now on Lorelei.
I think I will remain an eagle for now, and I basically give anybody who is not a citizen and can use the lift to the other side.
Yeah.
I will make a point of it to allow Zistu to ride on my back, but hold Joralf in my claw when I ferry them over.
I don't think Joralf would attempt to cross at the moment. I think he's just going to stay on in the Almeria bit on his own. Sat on the edge, dangling his feet over, looking down. If you
If you're
lot,
going to jump, please spare me this sight. I stand up and go.
okay, thank you very much. If you lot want to leave, I will catch up with you. I will catch up with you soon. I'm guessing you're all going? Yes, no?
You see Kaulika's wings are like hanging and dragging behind her. She's exhausted.
Giraffe is just going to be like a kid kicking his feet off the edge, just looking down, puzzled at everything that's just gone on.
You hear. I think I can still use my telepathy. I think. So,
Probably.
assuming I can, you hear the voice of Isha in your head. Are you sure you don't want to go? Do you have a way to cross the gap by yourself?
I do not have a way to cross, but there may be something coming up. I'll make my way. I need some time. I need some time with myself.
All right, fair enough. Does anybody else need a lift?
Kaulika. Can I?
Might as well.
Connor will walk
Slowly.
slowly.
Alright, and we make our way.
Making away.
Everybody makes their way to Lorelei except for Shoralf. We'll get back to you in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
About 10 minutes of walking or mounting on top of Bishar's back. Everybody makes their way towards the next district, Lorelei. This, as soon as you climb the edge of the cliff and you make your way into the road, you do see plain, a plain as far as the eye can see, all full of crops. You see people walking, even here next to the edge of the cliff. People in farmer outfits, big straw hats, making their way, walking. There's crops of every color and every kind, fields organized in a perfect grid. You do start making your way. And we are going to finish with you guys there for today. Callum, while the rest of the group makes their way towards Lorelei and they see all of these crops, all of this life and this organization and maintenance, what is Shoralf doing?
Giraffe is in a state of shock. So he's seen some things that look like abominations before. He's obviously seen animals being turned to beast walkers and stuff like that. But seeing that today has frightened him more than anything else has frightened him before. The fact that he's now he's in a world that he thinks he knows, but is completely out of order. The fact that there's floating islands that he can't cross, and if he attempts to, he'll fall down into this cloudy miasma that has stuff below it that can come up now. But he's only ever been told that nothing comes up above the miasma. If we fall down, we don't know what's going on. He's unsure of the party. He feels a coldness from them.
Rightly so.
I wonder why.
I wonder. You say you wonder why, but from Giraffe's point of view, he's telling you all he knows, or he tries to tell you everything he knows. And as he said, a friendship is a two-way street. You can't just give and expect everything from. You need same from before. And he's thinking, what else can I do? What else can I do for this party? Yes, I'm trying to. I tried, for example, then he felt awful that people got hurt, but he's trying to stop anything bad happening to people that he's traveling with. So he's just having a crisis. He's having like a crisis of confidence, and he's just really unsure. So he's just going through like a phase, like probably somewhat of a deep meditation, just a deep thing of just understanding what he should be doing, talking to his god, trying to understand his purpose, trying to find an answer to what he should be doing next, and if his plan is going according to plan, according to what his god thinks, and if he'll reply.
You just enter into this state of meditation as night falls. That's where we are going to finish tonight's episode. With you guys having made your way to Lorelei, you are going to be leveling up in the next game. So just make sure to know what you are going to do for your level up, and we will roleplay it next time.
Giraffe will be level 2.
Yes. That's how it works. If you die, you get to start over again.
So guys, I'm glad that you all survived.
Somehow.
Yeah.
There were some very good rolls and like some very bad rolls. So yeah, everybody, thank you for joining us. We'll be back in 2 weeks with Mode Fate Weavers. And you know, maybe a third character for Callum. Hey, third one is the charm. So, in the
How about a
meantime,
beast walker, huh?
Nope, never.
the foolery is too much.
Well, we've seen today that being a Beast Walker can backfire quite significantly.
No.
I mean, you didn't see me and Jorah walking off the edge of a death bridge.
Neither did I. I don't
Neither
know.
did I. What are you on about?
As far as you know, it's just random.
Yeah,
So,
it's just the wind, guys. Must be in the wind.
okay, everybody. In the meantime, as always, keep on weaving. It's getting more
Bye.
natural. Yeah. I think that if I stop saying this at the end of each episode, it's going to start being normal, you know?
Yeah.